104.1 KRBE.
Good morning,
Houston, Texas. It's Wednesday. It is November the 20th of 2024, and it's 6:02 a.m. with Roula, Ryan, Eric, Special K. And Sam is out today. Ahmad is in today, and we are ready to go Wednesday before the Thanksgiving week starts. I had Friendsgiving last night with my friends. We already did turkey. So I got
Wait, back up.
One
turkey.
down already.
You've already eaten a turkey?
I had turkey last night at my friend's house. She did the whole spread.
Oh,
Friendsgiving.
wow.
And it was perfect because the cups I got from Nutcracker Market said Friendsgiving, the one with the besties. I brought those cups. I was so excited.
Now, what type of turkey? Did you just do like a roasted or did you
I didn't do
deep
it. She did it all.
fried?
God bless her. She got a roasted turkey from a place. And shocker, if you want to do Thanksgiving this early, some restaurants are like, yeah, we don't have that until next week.
Really?
Like the whole package to buy.
Yeah,
That's true. They wouldn't do it now. They'd like get the stuff in this weekend.
Yeah, she had to call
Takes
a
up the
couple of
space.
places to find like the dinner. And I saw this thing about if you're traveling for Thanksgiving, you actually can take the whole dinner with you and you packed in your carry-on if you want. But the one thing you can't take is cranberry sauce, even if it's in a can.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
Because it sucks.
Because it's more than 3 ounces.
TSA is like,
Oh, yeah. Well, you could
The
in your
can is more
check
than 3
bags.
ounces, and if it's checked bag, even if it has to be 3 ounces or less, wouldn't it have to be?
No.
No.
Check bag.
Check bag. You
Oh,
can put
check
anything
bag.
in
I'm
there.
sorry. The can, yes, can go in your check
Carry
bag.
mashed
on, you
potatoes
can't.
you couldn't bring.
Um,
Used to be, I thought.
I don't think you can.
Yeah, I thought it was mashed
It
potatoes.
says you could bring everything in this. Look, it says
Let me
if you
look.
are one of the millions of people traveling by air this Thanksgiving, you may be surprised to learn you can take the whole Thanksgiving dinner with you. It is possible to transport the entire turkey, all the fixings, as long as it is packed safely inside your checked bags. Items that are
Checked.
liquid.
There you go.
Not
Yeah.
a carry-on.
But it says they have to be frozen completely solid if it's like turkey stock or something.
Oh.
And
Yeah, they don't want that leaking.
They can be packed in carry-on. Solids can be packed in carry-on bags, and baked goods like pies and cakes, even mac and cheese or green bean casserole. But you cannot fly with cranberry sauce, even if it's still in the can. And it doesn't say. So it says you cannot fly with that. That means you can't even check that. But why is that? Why cranberry
don't
sauce you
know.
can't check? That's from Eater.
I was doing a little
.com.
bit of research this morning, and there are, for people that are finding times tough this year, there are going to be a lot of places where you can actually get a Thanksgiving meal or even a turkey. Like I was looking up, the Equity Health Foundation has their Healthy Fall Festival, and they're giving away thousands of turkeys and hams. And the event is at, Campbell Center, and that's on Aldine Bender Road, and it's going to be from Saturday, 9 a.m. to noon. Families also get a healthy bag filled with fresh fruits, produce, ham, frozen turkey while supplies last. So
You can
throughout
just
the
show up and
morning,
say, I need one of those bags.
yeah. I'm sorry, what?
You just show up and
You
say,
just show up.
I want
yeah.
one of those.
Yeah, 9 to noon on Saturday.
It's going to be the ham, though, with that crispy
You like the
glaze that
the glaze?
they burn on it.
Yeah.
They're probably not doing that.
Unless
there.
you
They're
have to
probably
do it, and then that's a whole other. Like, yeah, we're not going to have the glaze because
It's like a maple glaze that's
A
crusty.
sugar glaze, brown sugar glaze.
I'm also
good.
going to bring awareness to a charity that's feeding the homeless in my prank call.
Are you?
really?
Yes.
At 7:00 this morning.
Yes, I'm going to try to ride the line between the inappropriate and
heartwarming.
heartwarming. Yeah.
Oh.
Then next week, it'll be the Salvation Army. The
feel
guy
awkward.
ringing the bell.
Take that bucket.
He's going after everybody.
Hey there, bellboy.
Oh my gosh.
We laugh, we learn.
Yeah.
I don't even
for-
carry coins anymore or money.
Yeah,
I
that's
wonder if
hard.
they take a hit. Do they have Venmo, like a Venmo?
Oh, yeah, do you have a
I'm
QR
sure.
code
I
you
think
scan?
they have the QR code now, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm starting to get wary of the QR codes because of the scam.
It does make me
situation.
nervous. Like,
Yeah.
ooh,
Like, what
what's
if
my
somebody's
phone
like,
doing
I'm going to
here?
create my own QR code, and that's actually going to just take you right to my account.
You put it over the kettle, or you make it a fake. You're a fake. You're going to hell if you do that.
Oh, totally.
I don't think these people
Pretend to
care.
be Salvation Army people.
I don't think
Oh,
these
the
people care, but
handbasket.
so you scan this QR code, takes you to a dummy site. You don't know how you're being
it should
compromised.
take you to the app. If you scan a Venmo code, it should take you to
No,
your
but I'm
Venmo.
saying about what
Yeah.
Eric's talking about. Like if you're out and about somewhere and you see, donate to this or do that, and it's just like on the side of like a bus or something.
Oh, never do that.
Or parking, they also put a sticker over top of the parking scan QR code.
But I paid it
so that
Minute
when you
Maid.
try to park, yeah, you're scanning like some weird code and you're sending it to China.
Haven't you
or
ever
something
paid like
that.
if you went to a ball game, like at Minute Maid, they have a QR code in front of the ballpark, and just scan that code.
I
And
go to
that's how
Rice
you
Village.
pay.
I don't even. Now it's all codes. It used to be have a meter.
Yeah.
Now you got to put in that number and stuff.
Yeah.
Just
It says
you find me
here-
if you catch me.
Right.
Oh, geez.
Find
Yeah.
you if you catch you.
It's not like you go to jail or anything. It's just them doing it. It's not like
Yeah, same thing with City Center.
Yeah, it's
you
not
can't
like-
really be. It's
know-
like we want you to pay, but it's not
yeah.
like we can arrest
Yeah.
you if you don't.
Love it, love it.
Well, they'll boot you next time you come.
I think
I don't
so.
think
Oh,
they can even.
probably.
Boot. I don't think they can boot
I don't
you
even
there.
think they boot.
That's not City of Houston, is it? It's just City
No,
Center.
that's just a
Police.
private industry.
Somebody has to double
They're
check
trying to
that.
scare you.
37530. QR codes to trick people into scanning them can be found at public places where they will, like parking lots, to trick you into making payments. Packages. Scammers can send packages with QR codes that claim to reveal who sent the package or how to return it by clicking the code. And hackers can replace legitimate QR codes with malicious ones as stickers, like you said, Kev.
When you talk about cranberry, it's like, why would you want to travel with it? Anywhere you go in America, you can find
get it.
cranberry.
Yeah.
It's not like it's some exotic food that you can't
Yeah.
find
Have y'all
anywhere.
ever
You can
looked
find all the
for-
spices anywhere. Unless you're going to like another country, maybe.
Have you ever looked for cranberry outside of the Thanksgiving seasons? Like I always notice, like where's the can of pumpkin right now in August
the canned
or
goods
June?
section.
It is. It's always the very bottom shelf in the corner. There's
4
like 2
cans.
cans or 4
That's
cans.
about it.
What you don't see all year long is fresh cranberry. Bags of fresh cranberry right now in the
Oh,
produce
yeah,
section.
you're
You don't
right.
see that through the year.
Yeah, you're right.
But because I remember one year I did a
I bet you if you went to like Sprouts or Whole Foods or Central Market, you could probably find that year round.
I don't know, man. I feel like I shop
probably.
in a
But
lot of
there's a
stores all
season.
the time.
Was there a
Definitely there's
commercial?
cranberry
Those
season.
2 old guys in
In the bog.
bog or something?
For
Oh,
Ocean
that was
Spray.
Bartles and James.
No, that was for
Oh, they
Ocean
were-
Spray.
Oh no, Ocean Spray. Yes,
They're
you're
in the
right.
bog.
Oh yeah.
Like it's
yeah.
cranberry season
I'm
time.
like, cranberries
guys.
are made in the water like that?
Yeah, they
I never
are.
knew until I saw that commercial.
They float.
Well, I think they fall into the water, and then they herd them down through these different bogs. And coincidentally, my mother grew up on a former bog. They turned it into lakes.
Oh,
really?
When they got done with doing all
Bogging?
the bogging down the cranberries. All right, done bogging.
It's funny
turn
though
it into a
how
lake.
we have no idea how things work. We could really be led to believe anything. If you had a TV commercial and it's like, "Here's pizza. It grows on a tree,"
Of them, they did
we'd believe it.
They did the one with spaghetti. I guess the commercial came out in the 60s, but they replayed it in the 80s and 90s.
Oh, spaghetti strands on a tree.
Yeah, so I forget the name of the brand. The spaghetti noodles. Or what the commercial was about, but I'm like, oh, wow, that's how they make spaghetti? It's on a tree?
Yeah, as a child, you wouldn't know any better.
And
I
it
wasn't
is
a child, though.
it is cranberry season.
I was like 12. I was like 4 or
Well,
6.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, there was no YouTube then. No
That's
Google.
true. No fact check.
Well, it's like,
Encyclopedia didn't say anything about it.
well, look at this. This could be a real story. Somebody could think this is for real. Pizza flavored wine made from pizza flavored grapes.
Why? Why would you want that?
Pizza Hut is selling that.
Oh,
Pizza flavored wine made with tomatoes instead of grapes.
Try it
dreadful.
Tuesday.
Ah, God.
Wait,
tomato
so
wine
it's-
by Pizza Hut.
so it's like pizza that can get you drunk.
It's a wine. It's a pizza
Liquefied
wine.
pizza.
No, it's wine made with tomatoes, not grapes.
Oh.
So they partnered with a winery in Kansas, and they're selling 375 milliliter half bottles at IrvineWinery.com for $25. You have to buy at least 2, so it's not cheap.
Sounds awful.
And
Fermented tomatoes.
A $60 gift box comes with a wine opener and 2 Pizza Hut branded wine glasses. They say it tastes like an aromatic blend of fresh herbs and spices with rich sun-ripened tomato notes and a subtle hint of toasted oak. No thanks.
And garnish it with a little Parmesan and parsley.
We got to buy this. We got to get this.
$60 for the gift box.
Not next Tuesday because we're off next week, but the week after we have the Nutcracker Ballet coming in. Some of the real
Oh, yay,
ballerina
good.
Oh, that's fun.
dudes and ladies. And then I also got a listener, Pedro. He was in Argentina last week, and he said, "Hey, Eric, can I come in? I'm going to go get some fun stuff for you guys to try."
Argentinian
Is
it
snacks.
illegal?
Those are homemade.
Kevin, we're going to try some of this illegal drugs from Peru.
Argentinian snacks.
Yeah, I always wonder if they do it like in the movies where the guy gets, the cool looking cop gets the knife and he pokes the side of the bag and then he puts his pinky in it and like, yeah, that's the real deal.
Is it numbered or
I
something?
don't know.
or
Is
does
this
it
cocaine
taste-
or powdered sugar? Can you smell it?
Why did they do that? They always stick a knife in the side of this bag and then they put their pinky in it.
So it's
Like,
cool in a
don't they
movie.
get high or something?
I learned from Beverly Hills Cop that you bury cocaine in coffee grounds when you want to smuggle it.
Because dogs won't know that.
I don't know. Now the dogs know everything.
Why's this guy got a big luggage full of coffee beans?
Yeah.
I mean,
Kevin, I
You
found
have to wear
a,
the hat, like that commercial. Speaking of commercials,
oh yeah,
Juan Valdez.
Juan Valdez with his gigantic sombrero.
American Valdez, that's my uncle.
I don't remember that.
Oh, you don't remember the
I
coffee
remember
commercial?
Juan Valdez, but I remember that.
He's
guy
a
that he
Colombian
wore.
grower.
You're in your kitchen. Oh, this is great. All of a sudden, the
Oh,
door
and Juan
opens.
Valdez would show
There's
up on his
Juan
donkey.
Valdez.
Do you know this,
With a
Amon?
No.
Yes,
With
Juan
a donkey.
Valdez
So racist.
trained Americans to know that good coffee comes from Colombia, and a man named Juan Valdez is the man who
Here,
you know,
Google
is
Juan
responsible for
Valdez.
the
Oh
coffee
my
beans.
God.
Image.
Some of the inappropriate
And so-
things and the bad stereotypes.
Well, is it
that-
inappropriate or is it? I mean, if I am Colombian, I don't expect them to put a white guy on a donkey.
No, I know, but the over-exaggerated sombrero and
I don't
stuff. It's
remember
like
the
Native
sombrero,
Americans
guys. I
wear
thought it was
this.
like a regular
it's like
hat.
a cowboy hat.
Yeah,
it's
like
not a big sombrero.
It's like a farmer's hat. It's not a
Oh,
sombrero.
it was? Okay,
Yes, yes.
my
Poor
memory's
little
failing.
donkey has these giant bags of coffee beans on him. I feel
But that's
bad
what
for him.
usually happens.
I suppose
It's a burro.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what they're for.
People don't remember commercials as much anymore. Like there's a one where these
Because
two
we don't watch
people
TV like that.
were having an affair. They're like next door.
Oh, yeah.
You
What-
just see their hands or something.
Was that
Country
Maxwell
Crock.
House?
It was Country Crock.
Country Crock? No, wait.
Taster's
No.
Choice had the actual people's faces. Country Crock had the hand flirting.
But there
It's
was
a
one
true
where it
story.
was like a story
Okay.
arc.
Ahmad looks very, very confused. Let me explain. Country Crock is a
Butter.
is a fake butter.
Yeah.
Margarine.
Right?
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
a margarine, and it's spreadable, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Or in my
the man
family,
in
it
the
could be
woman's
anything
voice.
because now they just take those and you open it up and there's chicken in it. They use it as a Tupperware.
Yeah,
They're,
yeah.
they're great
My
Tupperware
grandmother
type
does that.
containers.
You
Yeah.
never know what's in it when it comes to.
Oh, right. Oh, the Country Crock container.
Yeah.
Right.
You can put your cranberry in it,
So
Rolla.
yeah, exactly. So they would have like the scene in the commercial is the table of food with the Country Crock on the table, and the woman is talking. I know the woman is talking with her hands, like, "Look, oh my God, Country Crock comes now in a spreadable butter tin," and the guy is like, "Oh my gosh," and he's holding like bread, so it's their hands that are talking. You hear their voices, but you only
remember
see
that.
their hands.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, at
Interesting.
some point, the people like fell in love
Touch.
with this couple. Like, we want them to be together, and like they would like touch, like, oh, like, you know, touch the top of the hand or whatever. So it was the Taster's Choice, two people in the
Those two,
apartment.
they were
that was the
flirting.
romance.
Yeah.
And then the Country Crock couple. That was like a thing.
That's
By the way,
interesting.
Kevin, I found a project for you. It says grow your own bog for cranberries in a cup.
Why?
You can grow this at your house.
Get that for your mom and bring
In a
back
cup.
memories.
You can grow it in a cup.
I have to see this. That is kind of fun, Eric.
You should
And-
do that. Hey, mom, remember you?
And
grew up in
growing
a bog?
season is April to November.
Yeah.
So I'm going to send you this. It shows you a whole sketched
Oh,
out
that's why
thing.
Thanksgiving
You can
cranberries are
grow
so
your own
big.
bog in a cup.
November.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just trying to get
And
rid of
this
that
is
crap.
November.
Hey, yeah,
It's
you gotta move the
overstocked.
cranberry.
Hey, Thanksgiving would be great.
Hey
like
guys,
the number one
you can put
garnish.
it on your turkey. I swear to God.
Throw it in your drinks. It actually is good. I like a little sweet with my savory. All right, today on the Roula and Ryan Show, somebody's looking for closure at 7:20, where you come to us if you've been ghosted from a relationship or you have fallen out of somebody's life or they fell out of yours. If you can't get in touch with them, we get in touch with them. Connect you guys. As Special K said right before that, he has a prank call regarding charity. Whoa.
Yes.
Oh.
Feast is an organization that feeds the homeless in one part of our city.
Oh.
Oh, is this the super feast that you're talking
Wow.
about?
So no, so you're actually gonna like tell us the exact charity that got punked.
Yeah, they are. We want to promote them and
That's
help
good.
them.
As long as it
But
turns
first
out
we gotta
okay
laugh
in the
at
end.
'em.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First we gotta terrify them, make them think the turkeys aren't coming in for Thanksgiving.
Make
No
these
worries.
unpaid volunteers suffer.
We're excited about this. No, I have some ideas for the Thanksgiving feast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
very
it's
excited
real
for that.
lighthearted. Don't worry,
Okay,
guys.
good.
I mean, I'm inappropriate, but I have my limits.
Okay, well,
Okay.
we weren't sure about that, but we'll find out. Coming up next, if you're one of the many
Celebrity Scoop.
on KRBE.
It is brought to you by Taqueria Sarandas. And don't forget, 8 o'clock this morning, we will give you the sounder of the day for Cirque du Soleil Echo. When you hear that sounder between 9 a.m. and 7 p.m., you just need to be the right caller to score tickets for the Houston show in February and become a finalist for the show in San Francisco, where we send you with free airfare and hotel. That'd be really fun. And then at 9 o'clock in the morning, that's your first keyword of the day for Billie Eilish, the trip to L.A. for her tour. And that is where she's going to be performing on December 16th. That is her hometown. It's going to be Kia Forum. And we've got 2 tickets for you, plus airfare and hotel for you and a guest. If you are the grand prize winner, there are 4 keywords a day. The first one hits at 9 a.m.
I love all the experiences that we give out. And the fact is that we're free. Radio's free. You don't have to pay to hear this.
I mean, your car, you have to purchase the vehicle to get the radio. But
Nah,
hey,
come
kids,
on.
You can just purchase the
Can't
radio.
complain about what's
Yeah.
free you didn't pay
Or-
for when it's
Or
all
download
out.
the app on your phone.
Right.
That's all you got to do.
That's also
Go to Walmart and just turn on their little radios in
I
the
know,
back.
all super
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna start doing that.
You
But it
should.
used to be the
I used to do
thing.
that for years. When I first started working here, Ahmad, and I was answering phones, if I was at Best Buy, I'd just turn up all the boom boxes to KRB.
That's so
Turn them
smart.
so loud.
Wait a second. Isn't that the girl from the radio?
No, I wasn't on air yet.
And back then they didn't have photos. those.
Yeah, we didn't have camera phones. All right, so Special K on the show, for those of you who may be a little new or don't know this fact about him, loves himself a good class action lawsuit.
We call him Class Action Kevin.
He even joins them if he never even had the product, and they give him $5.
And they troll me, but then I screenshot what I get every other month, and they're like, "What the?"
How much money do you think you pull in from all these class actions?
At least
$600,000 a year.
like the minimum average is probably 30, and then the maximum I got was probably 180.
How long does it take to you just put your name in, your info? That take 4 minutes, and you
Social security number, date of birth,
That's what I
mother
wanna
and
know.
Yeah, but I'm
father, social
thinking,
security numbers.
Like
No,
any given fiscal year, how much do you think you're
I probably
bringing in?
pull in $300 in class action
Nice.
settlements.
So
I'm not going to knock you for
for
that.
doing, for doing
know
nothing.
that you had a problem with your undergarments and your feminine hygiene products.
Well, you know what? One of the most hilarious ones was that I got on the Zoom lawsuit, and I never purchased Zoom. I just used Zoom. Eric purchased Zoom.
He didn't get the
He
money.
never
You
got
should
on.
pass that on to him.
He probably would have gotten double the settlement, but I
Right.
didn't even. All I did was just use it.
How much
And
was that you got?
They gave me $70-some.
Nice.
What?
Nice.
Hey, Eric, how do you get rid of Zoom? I just noticed I'm still paying for it.
You just
There's a thing on the
unsubscribe.
bottom there to unsubscribe.
That just unsubscribes you from their emails.
Unlike
It doesn't.
I forget, like Suno, I'm still paying for that. So, you want to do some Christmas songs, Kev, or parodies?
Yeah, might as well take advantage. Okay, let's get to this one. Netflix is facing a class action lawsuit from a man who says the buffering issues during the Tyson fight were, quote, legendary. Netflix now says that 108 million people have watched this fight, but you didn't really miss anything because of all the buffering and how
Worst fight
Netflix
ever.
was completely unprepared to handle the amount of streams that were coming in. This Florida man's name is Ronald Denton. He filed the class action lawsuit, and he's suing for breach of contract and other offenses, seeking
God.
unspecified damages. Netflix has acknowledged that some members had a bad experience, but they still consider the event a huge success. And, they should have learned from the Love is Blind finale that couldn't happen. They go, just watch it later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he has examples of how Netflix knew this was going to be a problem. I bet something
like
could
these-
come of this.
No, it's
but who
frivolous.
knows?
And when you sign up for Netflix, it's not like they're guaranteeing you in the contract that you get this fight.
But if they're telling you that they're doing a big live streaming event, people are throwing parties, all this
yeah,
stuff.
and you
I
signed up for
expect it to
Netflix
work.
just for that.
Y'all raise the prices every year. You can't fix the
Because
streaming.
they're hoping they'll get newbies to pay for the service.
sign
for-
on.
But usually you get it free for the first month, don't you?
yeah.
Yeah,
Do they still
but
do
then
that?
people forget.
For newbies, I don't know.
They're still
unsubscribe.
stingy. I don't know.
So, will you have to have purchased the fight in order to join on this?
You
Well,
don't
it's not
buy- you
purchasing
don't
the fight.
buy
You just
it.
sign up for Netflix.
It comes with your Netflix.
This is like
It's part of your
to me. It was like, hey, I already have
subscription.
Netflix. Cool, you gave me something live,
Yeah.
something different.
Oh, I'm definitely.
It's not like
signing
you
up for
can
this
buy
one.
things a la carte on Netflix. You just pay for Netflix and you get all this stuff.
If I
But
bought
maybe
it for
this
the
man
fight.
signed on to Netflix just for this fight.
Hey, you got to see Mike Tyson's butt cheeks. There you go, buddy.
That's your prize.
You got something you never thought you'd see ever in your
I
life.
still crack up at the memes though. I got another one of these Jake Paul memes, and it looks so professional. Jake Paul announces his next fight, and it looks so legit. And then, clickbait, and I scroll, and it's Dick Van Dyke. He's 99 years old.
Which I
I'd
can't believe
watch
he's
it.
still alive. There was an article last week we didn't get to in the scoop about celebrities that aren't dead yet, but you thought they were. And I was like, oh, yeah, that person's still alive. Oh, that person's still alive. And Dick Van Dyke is 99. The one that I always thought had passed away but is still alive is it Albert Brooks? Or no, Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks. He's the creator of all the parodies. He did Blazing Saddles. He did
still alive?
Spaceballs.
I
He's
thought
still
he had passed.
alive.
He's still alive.
Spaceballs 2, I believe,
Yeah.
is coming out.
Calvin Klein's still alive. I didn't know that.
He's not that old. He's
Oh,
not like
really?
in his
I
90s.
just thought it was like a legacy
Oh, yeah, just
brand.
the name, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm saying that, oh, really? You didn't know that? Not, oh, really? He's still alive.
Yeah.
Is Ralph Lauren still alive?
Yes. Calvin Klein is 82 years of age.
Yeah. it
Oh, his birthday was yesterday.
Yeah. That's
Is that how
I
you
knew.
know this?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's interesting.
I just remember him from an episode of Seinfeld where Kramer was going to be a model because he created a Sea Breeze cologne, and they, he, as opposed to paying him, they said, "Oh, you've got tremendous, buttocks," and Kramer's posing in his underwear. It's an episode of Seinfeld. You
I gotta
got to
see
watch
that
it.
one.
It's
I
I remember
hilarious.
that one. Ralph Lauren, by the way, is 85.
He was on Friends.
He was on Friends.
Oh,
and
he
had
was?
no words. He just stood in the elevator
You're
and
like,
walked
oh,
out.
The way he treated you.
Look at you. I knew you were having an affair with him.
Jennifer Aniston.
I could feel the sexual tension. You're like, what?
He blew you off.
What are you talking about? Okay, so don't forget today at 8 o'clock, we're going to give you a chance for the Echo, Cirque du Soleil, and 9 o'clock, Billie Eilish. And coming up next, we're going around the table, and we're starting with this one.
Oh, there's a couple stats I found with Houston for most sinful cities. Where do we rank?
Oh.
And this one, there's 3 cities around Houston that are on this list for cities whose residents have the biggest average holiday budgets.
Oh,
so we
wow.
got some
Oh.
Ballers?
some ballers around this area.
I didn't even know that's a researchable thing.
And
What's your
I
holiday
will say,
budget?
it's not like River Oaks is on here type stuff. It's like
The surrounding area.
surrounding areas.
Oh.
Not
A lot
the
of
Houston
people that
Metro.
we're talking to right now are living there, and you guys got some money.
And you're enjoying all their holiday
Yeah, they're going to be having a good
decor.
holiday blowout.
That giant bright light
see
that they can
about
see from space. Oh, that's just the Johnson's house next door. They're driving us crazy with all their Christmas lights. We'll get to that next on the Rule and Ryan Show. All right, my friends, this is where we offer you information that maybe when you get to work, you can say, hey, you know what I learned?
I heard this on the Roula and Ryan show. It's got to be true.
This one's a quick one. Most sinful cities. Where do you think Houston ranks? I will say
Now-
we're in the top 10.
Wait, what are the
What?
stats?
Well,
Because
we're
I
the
would
fourth
think sinful
biggest
is
city.
what? Because we have so many
Based on-
sex-related businesses here.
Anger, hatred, jealousy, excess, vices, greed, lust, vanity, and laziness.
Oh,
Well,
the seven
deadly
deadly
sins.
sins.
Yeah.
The seven
Sounds like a
deadly
Friday in
sins.
Houston.
Hey, that's
I know. They have
Listen,
cleaned up this.
now we are in the. I will
Yeah.
say we're in the top 10.
Have they?
Well, we
A
are the
little
fourth
bit, yeah.
biggest city in America.
So what do you guys go around the room? Ahmad, what do you think we are?
I say 6.
Kevin,
8.
Roula.
I'll go 6 also.
Those are good guesses. Ryan,
4.
4. Ryan, you're the closest. We're number 2.
Oh my God!
Oh,
Vegas is number 1, which
Of course.
Sin
we're
City.
right after
Wow.
Vegas?
and then LA, then Atlanta, then Philly.
Wait, how are we more sinful than L.A., the most narcissistic place on the planet?
Narcissism is not one of the 7 deadly sins.
Yeah.
Anger and hatred, maybe.
Greed,
Yeah.
Their
lust.
traffic sucks there too.
Their
so.
traffic, look, I know as bad as our traffic is. When I went to visit my daughter last month, Los Angeles traffic is so much worse than
actually,
ours.
I don't. In
Vanity-
Chicago, traffic I think is even worse than that.
I think their vanity would be worse than ours.
Yeah.
But we have
But
pretty good vanity.
Here,
Self-absorbed.
everyone has a gun, so you just get out and shoot someone if they cut you off.
Well, murder is a
Well-
deadly sin, isn't it?
Laziness.
Well, it's not one of the.
Crocs,
So-
all the
it's a-
Crocs that are all over the place. Yeah.
It's
Those
so
aren't
hot here.
sinful.
It's really hot during the
Yeah,
summertime.
heat
And you're
makes you
like,
angry.
I don't want to do crap.
So the sinful cities come from a wallet hub, and again, it is based on the 7 deadly sins.
Well, it Hub's good. They do some good
Laziness
surveys.
is sloth, right? Yeah, laziness.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So
From
greed,
Goonies?
lust, vanity, excesses, vices, jealousy. So St. Louis, Missouri, Eric, your favorite city is number 10. Dallas, number
That's like,
9.
it used to be the murder capital of the world.
St. Louis?
It used to be. I don't
Yeah,
know.
they did have a.
Good run there.
If you want to live somewhere with
A
the
bad
least
one.
amount of sin, where are you going to go for the least amount of sin? The
Somewhere in
least-
Utah.
Yeah, it's got to be Utah.
Utah only has one spot in that least amount.
What's the
list.
least sinful, Rula?
The least sinful is Columbia, Maryland.
Oh.
Don't even, never.
Yeah, I don't even know.
There are some other spots
And then
in
you got
Maryland that are
Fremont,
really
California,
sinful.
Madison, Wisconsin, Bridgeport, Connecticut, Fort Wayne, Indiana, Pearl City, Hawaii.
Ooh, I'd like to try the Hawaii one.
Yeah, but I don't know about living on an island.
I had a friend, you guys knew him, Randy. He used to work with our buddy Fitz.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He went to
He's
high
a
school.
pilot, right?
Yeah, he's a pilot for United.
Oh, okay.
What
I didn't know
island
which
did he live on?
airline.
I forget what part of it was in Hawaii. I just know that. And he went
Was
to
it
high school.
Oahu, or-
He got picked on so bad, beat
Oh.
up
Why?
Whitey.
because he was a white Jewish kid.
Oh, living on an
He
island?
said that's
I
what he
don't
said.
know.
He goes like he was basically an outsider. They didn't want him there,
Oh, okay.
so he's like
Well, that's
everyone
one
talks
guy.
about
That's
wanting to
one
go
guy's
to-
experience.
Well, a lot of people
Right,
say
but
that.
what's funny is everyone thinks, oh, Hawaii is such a dream location. And for
They
this
went so
poor
much-
guy, he's like, shut up.
And
It's
I've-
terrible.
It's I got
Nothing
my
is
ass-
good
I
there.
got my butt kicked.
Nothing is good there.
What was the one with the cities, Rula? The other stat.
The cities whose residents have the biggest average holiday budget. Now, what makes the holiday budget? The 5 key characteristics of are the income, the age, the ratio of savings to monthly expenses, and the population of the city. This is all from Wallet Hub again. And so, of the top 25 cities, 3 of our surrounding areas have made this list, but not Houston proper.
Huh.
Newton,
Okay.
Massachusetts is number 1. The average resident's holiday budget is $4,206.
Oh, no,
Whoa.
ma'am.
Whoa.
Nice.
So number 25 is League City.
Really?
Oh.
$2,897 is the average holiday budget for those in League City.
Ballers in League City?
Number 15 is Sugarland.
Oh yeah.
I can see that.
$3,214, the average holiday
Wow.
budget. And then number 13, that's the highest we go in our area, The Woodlands,
Yep.
$3,395.
Not a shocker.
Like I said, number one is Newton, Massachusetts. What's that? Is that a suburb of Boston? Newton. Because
sure
a lot of these are
those
like
suburbs,
because if I was in another city reading this list, I'd be like, oh, I don't know where Sugar Land, Texas is. I don't know where League City, Texas is. They wouldn't know it's like
Dallas
surrounding
has,
areas of Houston.
I think Flower Mound's on there.
Yeah, I did see that. Flower Mound is number 7. That's
Allen,
around
Texas.
Dallas.
Yeah.
Because you got Bellevue, Washington. You got Palo Alto, California. Sunnyvale, California. Where else? Weston, Florida. Centerville, Virginia. Any idea where that is, Kev? Centerville, Virginia?
Probably in the middle.
I would say so.
Well, I'm just saying, is it around a big city that you know because your mom lives there?
observation, Eric.
I don't know.
Oh, doy.
If it's not, it's just like on the upper right. Morons.
I do want to mention this one thing to the 6 o'clockers because there are 2 things in the history of the Roula and Ryan show that I've ever talked about that won't stop blowing me up on email or now that we have social media is how'd you get your eyelashes to grow, which I don't have long eyelashes anymore, and how do you make that Thanksgiving turkey?
Oh, yeah.
And the scoop at 7:40, I'm going to tell you, me and Ronnie Killen are collaborating this year.
Oh, you
I'm very excited.
Barbecue lashes.
Barbecue lashes.
you burn your lashes off from cooking.
Don't we have a listener line call we want to make sure we get out to?
My contribution is I go through the listener line, 713-278-VENT. Please try and keep the calls under 2 minutes. This was a
And remember,
very,
when you're really
very
mean to
long one.
Ryan, he hears it, so just letting you know that.
Oh, yeah.
We all do. We just never get it on
I'm
there.
at home
You'll never hear it on
editing
air,
and
but you'll hear it on there. He'll hear
crying
it.
all over the desk.
But you ask for something and you're going to get the opposite. So everyone's leave you 6-minute messages now.
I thought that this woman had a powerful statement and a powerful message, and she was planning on getting married, but things didn't go the way she thought they would.
Hi, Roula and Ryan. Thank you guys so much for being the best way to start my mornings. Since I was in middle school, I have been waking up to the Roula and Ryan show. So just wanted to, first of all, give a shout out to you guys for just being such an awesome show. I actually was supposed to get married this past September. I met this guy on a dating app. He lived in a different country. He came here, met with me, met my family. Everything seemed to check out. You know, he was from the same religious background I am. He had a good degree. I was super excited, bought my wedding dress, invited guests, planned the venue. Everything was set. A few weeks before the wedding, he just really had a lot of anger management issues. And then when I tried to speak my mind or try to tell him how I was feeling, he would just storm away and block my number for hours, and I wouldn't even know where he was. We got to 1 week before the wedding. Ironically, it was Friday the 13th when I made my decision to call off the wedding. I just want to say to anyone out there, if you're in a toxic relationship and you're seeing red flags, they're not just going to magically go away. It's okay to just stand up for yourself. It's important to make sure that you're respecting yourself. And if you're seeing these red flags, marriage is not just going to magically transform them. You are not getting married for a wedding. You're getting married for a marriage, a lifetime commitment. Don't get so caught up in all the wedding excitement and don't think that, I'm too far in. I have to go through with the marriage now because we've already booked the venue. We've already bought the dress. That's no reason. Just know that there is life after a breakup. The process of healing is so much better than the process of being in a miserable marriage. I hope everyone has a great day, and thank you for listening.
I thought that was a powerful message. I thought, that's a good message. Don't feel the pressures, just because, hey, everybody's expecting us to do this.
So was she getting married?
She was going to get married.
Type feel to it.
Yeah, that one kind of sounded like Love is Blind. Not Love is Blind,
it did
but
feel like
90
a
Day
reality
Fiancé.
show. Yeah, 90 Day Fiance. That's the one I watched.
Another country.
She already had her dress picked out.
She had
I got my
everything.
dress.
Now,
At the beginning
remember,
of it,
this was cut down from 6 minutes. It was a 6-minute call, and I cut it down. So, they were together, I believe, a year or so before the wedding.
Because it sure
It
sounds
wasn't-
like she met this guy
Yeah, it
online
wasn't like I just
overseas and
met
said,
him
let's
and
get
I'm
married. I got a
getting
dress.
That's what I
married.
got out of it.
Yeah.
Maybe don't cut out too much there, Ryan.
Yeah.
I couldn't concentrate on the rest of it because I just heard that part. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I was
Well, there's
thinking
your first mistake.
I was thinking 90 Day Fiance as well.
If you're going to get married.
The 3-Day Fiance. Or was it Married at First Sight? Isn't that show?
Oh, yeah.
There's so many of them now.
There's
There is.
TLC has
Dr.
got
Viviana
so
Coles
many of
is
these
on.
dating shows.
Married at First Sight.
Naked
so,
and
yeah,
Afraid.
I guess-
They're out there naked dating.
I like that one.
Oh,
Just
It's not
afraid. We're driving the naked.
No.
We're just afraid. It's a fear show
afraid to
now.
let anybody see me naked.
That'd be
It's a
good.
fear show now.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Roula and Ryan Show on KRBE with what's going down in H-Town.
Well, Alex Bregman declined a one-year, $21 million qualifying offer from the Astros. Now, because Bregman declined the qualifying offer, the Astros would receive a compensation pick after the 4th round of the 2025 draft.
I mean, that's just
should he
so-
sign with another team?
As a Bregman fan, That is so insulting from the Astros that you're just doing that to get that stupid qualifying.
Yeah, that's what they
draft
do with
pick.
Soto. They do
That
it-
is so embarrassing because
Every
there's
team
no
did that.
chance. I mean, thanks Bregman for the time. It's time to move on and get your $300 million contract from somebody else, and then maybe have a Lance McCullers situation where you're like, well, I got $300 million in the next 15 years, but I'm playing like 3 games.
Yeah, and then you wonder if they work their butt off to play really hard, and then they get that bag, and then they're like, yeah, I'll take the time off. I'm rich now.
Yep.
I don't think they do that. They're like, when you're a pro like that, you want to be the best.
You want to
You
keep
wanna
playing for a
stay
team that has a chance.
In the game
You
while
want to go
you're
to
at your
another team,
peak.
maybe get a different ring from a different team.
Yep.
Like Bregman's like, okay, I got 2 here.
If we lose him, I just don't want him to go to like Seattle
Oh, God, I know.
or the Yankees.
Oh, God. Or the
Go
Dodgers.
to the Nationals, Washington Nationals. They're interested, I hear. Go there.
Go
All right,
to
good to
go
leave
to
us.
the
Eric's
Marlins.
going to be your agent
If
now.
you're dating somebody, you don't want to see them like live next door.
You want to see him step
Yeah.
or
down.
live where you hate somebody, a nemesis.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, because you don't want one of your good guys going to a team you can't stand to make them better. And you're like, dang it.
And watch them win.
Now. Ugh, you
Just
beat
hurts.
us.
An Asian
go to the
elephant at the
Braves.
Houston Zoo finally gave birth to her baby. Now, if you thought pregnancy was hard for humans, listen to this. She had a 19-hour labor. The elephant Shanti, she's 34, she gave birth to a 314-pound female baby named Kirby. 314
Well, if we do the
pound
percentages, how much does the elephant weigh? I mean, is she like 3,000 pounds? So that's okay.
Well, I do know this. She was standing within 6 minutes. So, baby's born, standing within 6 minutes, walking 25 minutes later, and began nursing within an hour and a half of being born. Now, elephants are, they actually have one of the longest pregnancies of any land mammal. But at the Houston Zoo right now, we got a brand new baby elephant. Could you imagine giving birth to something that is 314 pounds?
Again, if I do the
If I was that
relative
big.
comparison, it is like giving birth to the watermelon that we
19 hours in labor?
Yes, that happens to
A lot of
human women.
That does.
They go
All
through
the
all that
time.
labor, and then they do all that work, and then they have to get a C-section.
Oh.
Oh, man,
I'm like, why
that
didn't you
was
do the
worst.
C-section from the beginning?
No, you want to try
Sucks.
and you're like, let's go for it. We're going to push this baby out. They're like, oh, we're going where? Oh, good times.
Tough.
All right, that's what's going down in
Fun.
H-Town.